finaliste 9. Au couloir 4, les défensifs du record. Au couloir 5, finaliste des Jeux Olympiques de Paris. Couloir 6, elle est également finaliste des Jeux Olympiques de Paris, des États-Unis d'Amérique, Alasha Johnson. Couloir 7, championne de Jamaïque il y a quelques jours de cela. Et au couloir 8, 2 fois médaille Pia Pisowska. Au départ, la finale.
We're in the middle of the field, perhaps Tobi Amusan or Nadine Visser in lane 3. Visser going well at the moment. She's got a jump on the world record holder. Grace Stark fading ever so slightly, but here comes Tobi Amusan off the final flight, 12:27. If that's confirmed, that will be a new season's best for her. Amusan just seemed to falter slightly in the middle of the race. Come back.
Tobi Amusan won the women's 100-meter hurdles at the Paris Diamond League on June 28, 2026, with a time of 12:27 seconds, which was her fastest time of the year and her third Diamond League victory of the year. She demonstrated the same composed, dominant manner that has characterized her racing over the past 4 years, finishing ahead of Americans Grace Stark and Alasha Johnson. As the current world record holder in this race, he won 3 Diamond League titles in a single season at the age of 29. He started in 4th place after the 7th hurdle before rallying in the final stretch in Paris's 30-degree heat. However, this voyage was not predetermined. No one understood this more than the woman whose record she broke.
Meilleur chrono de la saison égalé pour Tobi Amusan, 12:28. Grace Stark réalise 12:38, son meilleur chrono de la saison. Et la 3e place à la photo finish reviendra à l'américaine Johnson.
The girl from Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, Nigeria, moved to America as a teenager and spent 6 years coming fourth at the highest stages of the sport. None of it was assured. Keni Harrison is her name. A week before she failed to qualify for the Olympics, this American hurdler established the previous world mark of 12:20 in London in 2016. Harrison was watching from 6 lanes over in the same race when Amusan smashed the record. Despite running her fastest time in 6 years, she finished 0.08 of a second behind Amusan. Harrison then approached Amusan on the track and gave him a hug. This narrative revolves around that embrace. Located around 60 kilometers inland from Lagos in southwest Nigeria, Ijebu-Ode is more known for its markets and Yoruba culture than for producing world record breakers. On April 23, 1997, Tobi Amusan was born there. His parents are school teachers, and he is the youngest of 3 children. In that home, athletics, no matter how promising, came second to education. Amusan, the youngest of 3 children raised by 2 teachers, was born on April 23, 1997, in Ijebu-Ode, Nigeria. School was the top priority in that household, followed by sports. She won silver in the 200 meters as a flat sprinter at the 2013 African Youth Championships, yet she wasn't even a hurdler at start. She switched to hurdles a year later, and by 2015, at the age of 18, she had won gold at both the All-Africa Games and the African Junior Championships. She accepted a scholarship to the University of Texas at El Paso in 2016 and broke a 33-year-old school record in her first semester. However, it was a tweet that truly influenced her initial months in America. Just 1 week after missing her Olympic squad, Keni Harrison smashed the world mark on July 22, 2016, when she ran 12:20 seconds in London. A 19-year-old freshman called Tobi Amusan, who was watching from Texas, tweeted directly at her saying, "The record wouldn't last, she was coming for it herself." It was not taken seriously. Harrison's personal best was far superior to hers. It sounded like the arrogance of a young athlete. It wasn't. It was a schedule. The portion that is omitted from highlight reels is what transpired during the next 5 years. With no assurance that she would ever catch up, Amusan competed just below the top for almost 5 years. At this point, the majority of athletes discreetly stopped participating in the sport. She advanced to the final and placed 4th at the 2019 World Championships in Doha. She then made it to the Olympic final and placed 4th once more at the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, which were postponed due to the epidemic. On the 2 largest stages in the sport, same position, same outcome, back-to-back. 2 Olympic cycles, 2 heartbreaks that are exactly the same, and neither event resulted in a medal. After those 2 outcomes, Amusan nearly quit the sport altogether, according to Danielle Williams, who would go on to win the world title herself. At that level, 2 4th-place results are a particular type of cruelty. They are neither close enough to be satisfied nor far enough to be shrugged off. She did not give up, and her next move would permanently alter the sport. Amusan won the 100-meter hurdles at the Diamond League final in Zurich in 2021, making it the first Diamond League championship in any event ever won by a Nigerian athlete. In doing so, she smashed the African record. Her times continued to decline in 2022, 12:41 in Paris and 12:40 in Eugene qualifying. The World Championships were placed on July 24, 2022, at Hayward Field. Amusan raced 12.12, 0.08 quicker than Keni Harrison's 6-year-old world record, in the semifinal against Harrison in the same heat. Barely able to take it in, she gazed at the scoreboard. One of the most sincere moments in contemporary athletics occurred when Harrison, who had just run her personal fastest time since setting the record, approached her and embraced her on the track. Harrison, who had previously established the record in London, now saw her own mark fall to the 19-year-old who had warned her via tweet 6 years prior. Harrison subsequently expressed her happiness that a Nigerian athlete had broken the record. Amusan ran the final 90 minutes later. She completed in an even faster time of 12.06 seconds. However, the wind exceeded the regulatory limit at 2.5 miles, hence the mark could not be considered an official world record. The world record, according to Amusan, is an added bonus to the title. In the months after the world record, officials declared a temporary suspension related to a test concerning the cardiac drug trimetazidine conducted prior to the championships. Amusan denied any misconduct. After a hearing, the Athletics Integrity Unit found in her favor, absolving her of any intentional infraction. Her world record did not change. She didn't lose her world title. It's a unique type of pressure to uphold your integrity when your greatest professional accomplishment continues to garner international attention. She was defeated by Danielle Williams to win silver in the 2023 World Championships in Budapest. She finished 2nd at the 2024 Olympics in Paris, behind American Masai Russell, who won gold in 12:33. Back-to-back silvers, however, indicated that something in her training needed to be adjusted for someone who had held the world record. Then the change took place. She started working out with Glenn Mills, the coach responsible for Usain Bolt's unprecedented career. Before the victories came, a silver medal at the 2025 Worlds in Tokyo demonstrated that the rebuild was already underway. Then, with the Prefontaine Classic and the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow still to come, she won the Paris Diamond League this year, her 3rd championship of the 2026 season. Her 12:12 world record is still in place. Masai Russell came closest at 12:14, but Amusan's completely responded tweet from 19 still holds the top slot. After holding the record for 6 years, Keni Harrison decided to grin and give the woman who took it a hug while she was standing there. After 6 years, 2 4th-place finishes, and a public suspension, Amusan was 25 when she fulfilled her vow, which she had made when she was 19. She will be 31 in Los Angeles in 2028, still with Glenn Mills and still in possession of the world record. So the question is, does she win gold at the Olympics in Los Angeles? And does 12:12 endure till then? Or does she decline much further? If you want to be here for whatever comes next, please subscribe and leave your response below. I read every remark.